What up, guys? Crispy11 here, and I know you haven't seen my face before, but here it is. Deal with it. Anyway, we're here to talk about a topic that has been blown up 3 weeks ago, and it's in the NBA. But before I get to that, these vlogs, or whatever you want to call them, are going to be happening every Saturdays and covering a new topic every single day, or every Saturday. And if you want to see me do a certain topic, send it on Twitter, put it on the comments below, do all that good stuff, and I promise I'll try to get to it, and I have some good ideas coming up for the next couple videos. But today, we are talking about an NBA star, a guy that went from sleeping to a couch to now getting his own apartment. The guy goes by Jeremy Lin, and these 3 weeks have been crazy because, you know, it's been Linsanity, all this crazy stuff, you know. I never really personally saw the guy on TV, and when I first saw him, the first game I ever saw him was the Lakers game. Saw it on TV, and I was just in awe. I was speechless, you know. Not because he was Asian, because of his skills. See, now, Floyd Mayweather, if you haven't heard, on Twitter said that all the hype is because he's Asian. The race has nothing to do with it. It helps him, but it has nothing to do with it. Yes, maybe it can be, but to me it isn't. Because what I see in this kid, he's special, you know. He can actually do so many things. He has a high IQ. He came from Harvard, you know. Not many people from Harvard get to go to the NBA and become a star. See, now, people try to compare his story with Tim Tebow's. But there's a hole in Tim Tebow's story. A couple few ones. Jeremy Lin's by far is actually way better than Tim Tebow, mostly because Jeremy Lin's undrafted, came from a couch, you know, came from a college that is not known for making good NBA players. Now, Tim Tebow came from Florida, the University of Florida, the Florida Gators. And he was a first-round pick, and he was projected to be actually a pretty good quarterback in the NFL. The only problem with his skill set was that he couldn't throw. So he came into the NBA, the NFL, did a couple good games, then just fell short, and then I believe Kyle Orton took his spot. But if you haven't followed the Tim Tebow story, you must have been living under a rock. But he had this 6-game stretch where he won miraculously somehow. It was just by miracle of God that he won these games. And it was always happening in the fourth quarter. The first game I saw was the Dolphins and Broncos. I believe that might have been the first game it actually started. But I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that one. But I saw the game, and the first 3 quarters, I was like, you know, why am I watching this game? This game is not even watchable. The reason why the Broncos won that game is because the Dolphins kept it close. Now Tim Tebow just, fourth quarter, scored 2 touchdowns. Next thing you know, game's over. And it's just like, what just happened, you know? And it kept on continuing for 6 weeks, 6 games. And then he finally met this huge challenge. And it was going against the Patriots. He was going against Tom Brady and the explosive offense of the Patriots. See, now, I knew this game was going to be a blowout. I called it because this team, the Patriots, can blow out. I mean, they can score a lot of points. And if they're going to do that for the first 3 quarters, they'll have the game in the fourth quarter. And Tim Tebow was just not contributing to anything. So, now with Jeremy Lin, he had 4 games. He caused all this hysteria. Linsanity. But people were doubting him, of course, as there always are haters out there. Damn haters, trolls. Finally met his challenge was against the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe Bryant. So, you know, the paper Lin made the best man Lin. It was the first game I saw, and wow, I was really speechless. To beat against Kobe Bryant, man. 38 points. 11 assists. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know, he's actually a real complete point guard. He can score, he can pass, he can steal, he can dunk, he can do anything really. And that's a complete point guard. So, you know, next week he finally lost. I believe it was against I forget who it was. It was a team that wasn't so good, but they lost to them. I think it was the Hornets. Yeah, they lost to the Hornets. Then they came down against some other team, but they played on Sunday. And they're playing against the defending champs, the Mavericks. And this was going to be the biggest challenge right here. They played them, you know, the Mavericks were up by 10 in the third quarter, and I'm like, oh, they're probably going to win this game. Jeremy Lin comes back fiery with a three-pointer over Nowitzki, over Marion. Man, was he on fire. And you just knew that he was going to win this game. They won the game, and right there I was bought in. I knew this kid's going to be special. So, you know how pressure gets to you sometimes. I don't think the pressure got to him. It was more of the fact that he was playing a great, great team. You know, he's going to get better. He played against the Heat and didn't do too well. He was 1 out of 11 shots, scored 8 points by some miracle with the free points. I mean, the free throw points. So, but this kid, watch out for him in the second half of the season. I promise he'll be a great player. Shout out to Jeremy Lin. And if you always, you know, if you work hard, dreams do come true. And he's a living example right now. Anyways, that is my time. I gotta go. I talk too much. And also, Jeremy Lin does have a YouTube channel. Make sure you do subscribe to that because he's awesome. But then, as always, guys, leave a comment if you want me to do different topics every day. I'm definitely going to do different topics. It could be basketball, football, you know, sports. It could be sports related, life related, anything, you know, school related, anything. And as always, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. No, I'm kidding. I don't even have a Facebook. You can't even follow. Whatever. Peace!